Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos and welcome back to the Markcoos Mafia episode number 56. And if you can remember correctly from either the last episode or the episode before that, or one of the episodes before, one of my former episodes actually had it that I was supposed to be banned on the 21st of April and onwards for 7 days. That never happened because it's the 25th and I played this game actually on the 21st very early in the morning. It's like 11:30 and I'd just woken up and I was like, oh, let's have a game of PES. And this guy had a great team. He had Tevez, Cavani, Hulk, Sergio Ramos, he actually had Markcoos at the back, as well as Nicolas Bardiso, I think is his name. And if the footage looks a little bit grainy compared to the rest of the episode, it's because I had to change the way I formatted the video. But from the beginning of the game, the guy he just pings it forward, and I was just like, okay, this guy's going to be playing very, very simple. It's not going to be too difficult to actually beat him. But in the 13th minute here, he actually does a really good job of Alexis Sanchez on the right hand side, crosses it in, and big Tevez pops it in. But then it was really funny because in the 17th minute, okay, I gave away I was trying to get a corner. I actually gave away the goal kick. From goal kick, he passed it straight to Falcao, and Falcao decides just to chip the keeper. But like I was saying, I was meant to be banned from the 21st, and that never happened because, well, they must have been talking a lot of crap, or Konami just was like, oh, we saw the evidence and you never banned. So, I don't know, something weird's going on, but I don't really care because I still get to give you some MLO, so that's all that. But there, Bardiso gets a yellow card for that challenge. He should have got a straight red in my opinion. That's a horrendous challenge. I don't know how he got away with that. But in the 40th minute here, Falcao gets through on goal, gets a shot away, keeper makes a great save, but Cassano's there just to pop in the rebound. Now, as I was coming up to half time, I was getting a lot of chances, and unfortunately here, I don't know what's going on. Joe Hart tries to kick the ball out, doesn't kick it out, and Cassano just can't pop it in, and he ends up pinging it through. I think it's through to either Cavani or Tevez, and he plays it through. I think this is Tevez on the ball now. A great slant tackle from Ivanovic. I just decided to hit the ball with the Lampard, and at half time it's 2-1 to me. So he's had a 60% pass completion, quite low. I've had 72, I've had 8 shots, 4 on target. And then in the basically start of the second half, I gave the ball away quite cheaply. He ends up crossing it in, and I think it's Tevez again gets another goal. So Tevez scores again. And then after some nice little pass and move, Casemiro here gets past the Bardiso and he takes me out and he gets a red card. So I was like, red card, okay, I'm expecting him to make some changes. He never made any changes whatsoever. So in the 60th minute here, Ivanovic heads it down to Falcao, and look at this for a fortunate spin on the ball. Absolutely a crazy spin, and Falcao scores his second of the game. And into the 70th minute, with him making no substitutions, Lampard makes a nice save. Salvio gets another shot away. Keeper makes a great save. And I decided just to go a little bit sweaty, skin his defenders, pass back to Falcao, who scores his hat trick. So Falcao scored a hat trick, a chip, a nice little shot, and a sweaty goal. But in the 74th minute here, Lampard just scores an unbelievable, amazing goal. And then in the 80th minute, I mean, he basically gone full attack. I decided to play a nice little 1-2. I think it's with either Cassano or Lampard. Salvio crosses a low cross into Falcao, hits it first time left footed into the top corner for his 4th goal of the game and my 6th goal. So 6-2 final score. I had 17 shots, 13 on target. He had a 62 pass completion and I had 73 pass completion. I actually gave him fair play because he actually was an alright player. I mean, he did decide to ping it through, but once he figured out that the pinging wasn't going to work, he actually played alright football. So Falcao there got a 7.5 rating and man of the match, and I think I got 2 or 3.3 million, as you can see here, 3.3 million from the match, so it's not too bad. But into the next match, and I didn't forget to record the beginning bit. My computer just decided not to record it, so it was a bit annoying. But this guy, he had an alright team and he played some very, very, very good football, and it was unfortunate that I didn't score the majority of the goals in his first half, to be fair. But in the 30th minute here, Lampard just skims past the defender marking him and pops it into the bottom corner. Now, if you don't have Frank Lampard, get him. He's so good and he's relatively cheap, but I don't remember who I got rid of. I think it was either Whittaker or someone else, and I was going to buy Glenn Johnson, but then I thought, oh well, Glenn Johnson would be a great right back, but then he can only really play right back, left back, and I think centre back, and that's not really my trouble positions. I need more wingers. So I actually went out and bought James Milner, who's actually playing right back today. And James Milner, he's been an actually alright player for me. He's not been the best, but I mean, he's been okay in the 2 games I've actually played him with. But as you can see there, that's some really nice little smooth turns eventually to get Jovetic away, and he just pops it past the keeper for a very, very, very nice finish from myself. So with James Milner at the back, it sort of adds a little bit more of tenacity and some more pace at the right back, even though Debussy is quite fast himself. But I did concede a goal. I'm not really sure who it's from. I think it might have been Jovetic, because he actually had Jovetic as well. And I had 17 shots, 8 on target. He had 64 pass completion. I had 79% pass completion. So it was a really, really good game, and Casemiro got man of the match, and I got 2.919 million from that game, from winning it. So this time my computer decides to actually record the rest of the game, the beginning bit anyway, and this guy's team was less than mine. He had a rating which was less than mine as well, but his team strength was not too bad, but his name was Cancer FC, and I was just like, what the hell, what sort of name is that for a club? I mean, really, Cancer FC? My god, absolutely ridiculous. But as you can see, on his team is really quite a good team, really. He's got Essien, Gustavo, Song, Cabaye, Villa, Eto'o, Higuain. He's got Van Persie, and he's got Carasso in goal. I think it's Carasso in goal. And Carasso's not a particularly good keeper, and you'll see what happens in this game. Now, it's unbelievable what actually happens in this game. It's a bit weird. Again, another guy who likes to pass it from kickoff straight to his right centre-back, right or left centre-back. Falcao steals it off him and pops it into the back of the net in the 4th minute. But I mean, like, I was just playing some good football here, as you can see. Nice little 1-2 for between Cabaye, Falcao. I mean, like, some really nice football, and Cabaye gets through on goal and pops it into the back of the net like a boss. But in the 27th minute here, again, Falcao gets away, gets a shot away, keeper makes a great save. But then he decides to throw it out, and I'm just like, okay then, and plays it straight to Falcao, who just decides to play it through to Cersei. Cersei comes inside, again on his left foot, and pops it into the back of the net. Now, this is a really funny, I think this is a funny goal. At the 31st minute here, I play a through ball from a foul, from a quick free kick, and it's really weird because it was a really accurate through ball, which was unbelievable weird. Cabaye hits it into the, volleys it off the ground, and I score another goal, so 4-0 up, come up to half-time. I could have passed it through to Cersei, I decided not to, and Falcao gets a nice shot away, keeper makes a great save, and that's it. So at half-time, it's 4-0, and I'm absolutely dominating him. And I mean, he's been trying to play some good football, so there's nothing wrong against that. He has 69 pass completion, I have 82. He's had 3 shots, 3 on target. I've had 8 for 6. And then into the second half, the beginning of the second half, I'm not going to blame anyone, but the internet connection started getting a little bit more wavy and meh. And Eto'o gets through on goal, the most cheapest goal I've ever seen in my life to concede. It's absolutely ridiculous, but I can't really do anything about it. And then in the 68th minute here, Villa scores a really nice goal. I mean, it's a really nice, well-worked play. But then I was just like, okay, I'll just try my best. So Casemiro on the ball, plays it to Cabaye. Cabaye plays a great through ball through to Falcao. And I think he pops it into the back of the net for either a second or maybe even his 3rd goal of the game. I'm not really sure. But then into the 84th minute here, Salvio gets through on goal. I do a nice little shot feint inside, get a shot away, and keeper makes no good saves at all. Like, he was absolutely terrible. His keeper was absolutely shocking. But I final score 7-2. I had 13 shots, 10 on targets, 7 of which were goals. He had 7 shots, 6 on target, 73 pass completion. So I gave him another fair play. And yeah, ended the episode 7.5 rating for Falcao. I got 3.2 million from that match. And yeah, so if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.